Today in Horizon Forbidden West, we actually get Poseidon, which is really cool. We help out some new Oseram and get an awesome piece of equipment. Poseidon should be around here somewhere among all this gray water.
Gray water?
Yeah, I mean, brown. I know my colors.
All this yellow water, which is not... No, yeah, I'm imagining her... Poseidon must be around here somewhere. She like gets on her hands or her knees and like starts digging through the dirt.
She starts like trying to swim through it. Like,
well, even like if you're searching, like you're never gonna find anything.
Search the ruins for a way underground. Okay, so there's ruins right here.
Water's pouring out of that building. Poseidon's doing?
Are you seeing things, Aloy? Pouring out of that building. Maybe we'll... Oh, there's the water. Okay.
Camping gear.
Poseidon likes camping?
Looks like there's something behind that tarp.
Never would have thought.
I almost had him. I was so close. To drowning, maybe. Not to the embers. Morlund, it's over. Well, not for me, it's not. Then you're going to die. Alone. Because we're not sticking around to fish out the corpse. We're through.
So the visionary's fate hung in the balance. Would he choose life or succumb to deadly delusion?
That guy just speaks in like stories, which is interesting.
There's an ancient city under the sand, but it's flooded.
Suddenly a Norse spear maiden appeared.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're not typical Delvers. That's for sure. What's this?
I call it a diving bubble. This is the Mark 1. The Mark 2 was better, but it got stuck halfway down. Air tube snagged.
You went down in that.
Yeah, I hardly expect a layperson to understand.
Because that's pretty smart.
I'm sorry. May I remind you, you got stuck inside and nearly drowned.
It'd have to be portable, though. Machine kneecap, maybe?
Well, you'd need a filter.
Synthetic membrane would do it. With a hose to a compressed air capsule.
Hammer and tongs.
What is this? What is happening here? What? Get over here. She's a stranger.
You got a name?
Aloy.
Morland. Not a stranger anymore.
You're a damn fool.
Come on. I got the original schematics over here.
Oh, well, hold on. Just a couple of questions first.
Fair enough. Partner?
Partner?
He's like, what am I, chopped liver?
Do you have your scuba diving license? I'm actually with the board and,
Yeah.
yeah. Is this equipment certified?
Yeah, we've gotten some calls about illegal diving activity.
Yeah.
Calls from who?
What's so important down there that you'd risk your life?
Well...
Morland, I'm not interested in salvage, okay? Whatever you find below is yours.
Except for Poseidon. Because we
What if
kind
I
of need
told you
that.
we were delving for the most spectacular treasures ever scribed by man or maid?
I'd say get to the point.
No nonsense. I like it. Behold, an ember.
Looks like a piece of junk.
Well, now, yes, but with a proper spark. These magnificent creations of the old ones paint mesmerizing pictures in the air, and the ruins below us are full of them. A feast for the eyes beyond description. This is my old Gramps promised me.
So what exactly happened down there?
It was a delve like no other. A chance to follow my old Gram's footsteps. Beneath this structure here is an enormous hollow, a dome protected from the sands. We built this elevator here to ensure easy egress and exit. It's quite a contraption, actually, and not so easy to...
Right. Again. What happened?
At the bottom, we beheld the treasure my Gramps first discovered. Painted images in the air of every description. Dancing women, games and coins and promises of jackpots. I don't know what that is, but it's gotta be good. But then, something went wrong. The images turned nautical. Waves went through them, even fish. It's like a strange underwater dream.
Poseidon's dream.
Yes. Well, suddenly there was this terrible rushing sound, and then an explosion of water erupted from the floor.
So water just shot up from the floor and filled the place up?
It was a raging flood unlike anything I've seen. We ran like forge fire and barely made it up the elevator as a wave just crashed beneath us. Shaken, but not stirred, I built the diving bubbles Mark 1 and Mark 2. I tried the descent in each, but I nearly drowned both times. Abaddon's beside himself. He thinks I'm insane. But I can't give up now. I've come too far. And the embers are just barely within my reach.
Well, maybe I can help.
Yeah. Maybe you can.
How deep is it? Can't I just swim down?
Only if you have gills. You can stack 50 kegs in that shaft.
Leave it to the Oseram to measure something in kegs.
Talking liquid depths. I'd say it's apt.
After not, sounds too deep to hold my breath.
Hence, our new invention.
I'd better get after those parts.
There's a fully intact compressed air capsule in the Mark II, but like I said, it's stuck in the shaft.
If you made it back up alive, I should be able to swim down that far.
All right. As for the other parts, Stemmer scouted a herd due south of here that should have what we need.
I'm on it.
Great. I'll come back when you get the gear. Good hunting.
All right, let's see if we can get ourselves an air compressor. So Steven and I will be holding our breaths this whole time to make it more realistic.
Well, there was actually something. What was it? Someone. It was like stupid things I know you've done type of video.
He couldn't make it down this far. Wow. Okay.
It was like stupid things I know you've done, and it was like one of them was holding your breath to see if you could survive the swim or something, which is completely unrealistic because you are sitting there in a like. If you've ever dove deeper than what, like 5 feet, you know, if you've gone 10 feet or more, you start feeling a lot of pressure on yourself anyway.
We'll see.
And then also you're using
Yeah.
air as you're moving.
using your muscles. Yeah, we're just sitting here like, man, I can hold my breath for like 2 minutes. Yeah. Oh yeah, go to the machine herd. Alrighty.
The herd should be south of here. Another Cyclops drone. Gotta grab its data to reconnect with the dome back at the base.
So that I can make all the pictures pop up on the wall
Yeah,
for no reason.
I got like 1 or 2 of those, and then I was like, eh. So I don't know. Maybe it unlocked something really cool, but it didn't. To me, it didn't seem like it really did anything worth going for. Same with the embers, or the like all the what are they called?
Well, this is
Artifacts or something in here. Because I gathered all of them, and it was like, yay, you can now change the different lights here. Search for tracks.
There. Tracks should lead me to the herd.
Which way do they... Oh, okay, this way.
Yeah, I think I mentioned this before, but it would be interesting if the artifacts or whatnot, you know, popped up like a... you know, holographic, like little mini game you could do or something.
Yeah.
And then, at least it was interactive.
Yeah.
I only kind of know what you mentioned about them being like it would kind of change how the buildings were,
I mean, it was kind
decorated
of
or whatever.
cool, but again,
There's the herd. I should have the parts I need.
it was just a gameplay. Okay. I guess it's these guys. Hey, tornado! Let's get inside. Whee! Okay. All right. Let's see. What's the best way to? They're weak to electricity. That guy's weak to fire. And I can't. Oh, whoops! Didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, there's no. Well, there may be a double stacking thing, but it's not the same as the first game.
Come on, blow up!
Boom! And I was like, that was easy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to get it to blow up. It's on fire, but
Well, he's weak to fire, but that's because that's a frost, whatever. So then the back's not going to explode.
it'll still explode. But it'll,
Yeah, due to damage. I thought you were still using your fire bow. Yeah, not that it's a big deal, but Ravager's playing because he's done more games, at least recently, with a controller, and I was just noticing, not being able to control the character as well as I'd liked. And so we're like, I was like, I don't mind playing. I was like, okay, we can do that.
Hey, you're dead. Do I have to kill the birds too?
One
Nope.
synthetic
Okay,
memory.
good.
I should have
Later,
all the parts to build this
guys.
thing now.
In a sec.
Better get back to Moreland.
All right, Moreland, we've got all the parts.
What can I do for you, partner?
Got the parts.
I've got everything I need to build the.
The incredible diving mask.
I think diving mask is enough.
I won't quibble. The workbench is all yours.
Wait, I'm building? Wait, no,
Yeah, no.
You're the.
I thought you were the
Fine.
designer person. The architect, the
Yeah.
engineer.
Just having an idea for something is maybe 20%.
Maybe not even
things.
that.
Depends on. I guess it depends on how flushed out the idea is in someone's head.
Yeah.
If they're like, we should go to the moon, and they have no idea how they're going to do that, it's like, okay, But if
There's
it's
a marvel.
something else, then
If it works, you'll let me try it?
No.
There's a very special salvage I want down there.
Assuming I don't drown.
why is it
What
try?
are you really looking for down there?
It's hard to explain. Something that caused a malfunction in the apparatus that controls the old city. I think it started the flood.
Well, I thought we started the flood. Like we sprung a trap. I don't know how we were detected. Like I said, the dancing lights around us changed, turned to sea life. There was this flash of red, and the roar of water surging in.
Wait, a flash of red?
A red light from a spot near the grate on the floor where the water burst through. It was like a beacon.
Or a warning. Thanks. That might help.
I hope it does. And good luck down there.
He kept being like,
Time to see
will
if
will
this
you let me
thing
try
works.
it? Like, you do know we can build another one, right?
Yeah, no, really. Just
No, I
build
want
another
to try
one,
yours.
actually.
Like, why?
Probably get a guest list of 50. So we'd need at least 3 dozen kegs. Brown ale, maybe. Nope. For him, scrapper sap.
Are you planning a party?
Budgeting for Moreland's funeral. Thanks to you. I was this close. We were gonna move on. Leave all this nonsense behind, and you come along, you spark your wet noodle idea.
It's going to work.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, it's not like Moreland's the one going down
I'm
there
always willing
anyways.
to engage in some commerce.
I'm the one going down there.
Yeah.
I'll leave you alone.
Do us a favor. Leave us all alone.
She starts to walk away, and then some random Tenakth tribe starts
Yeah.
shooting arrows, and then she's like, "Help us!" She's like, "I'm trying to leave you alone," and then she walks
Yeah.
out.
I do want to talk to this story guy. Can I talk to him? Yeah.
The stout-hearted huntress approached. Her appearance as sudden as a spark of destiny. And the delve was at its direst.
That's, quite the introduction.
Maybe a little internal rhyme instead. A maiden arose from the very sands that bore our woes. Nah, too trite.
What is it with you and all the... words?
That's what I do. The stalwart storyteller gazed upon the maiden with well-earned pride in his life's work. Stemmer wordsmith, at your service.
Wordsmith? Interesting.
What exactly does a wordsmith do?
Like a tinker at the forge, a wordsmith hammers out words to entrance all who hear them. The young, the old, and frequently the inebriated.
I didn't take the Oseram for storytellers.
They say the only thing makes a cold brew go down easier is a tale of times gone by.
But it's always best to hit the road before the keg runs dry.
Why? Why's that?
Oh,
Oh, well, the Oseram could get mighty agitated if they run out of drink, or if they don't like your story.
So you're saying being a wordsmith can be dangerous?
Oh, yeah. Story goes the wrong way, Oseram will throw stuff at you.
What, like fruit?
More like chairs or grenades. But the veteran wordsmith persevered through it all, hammer in hand, ready to give as good as he got. How do you think we got here all the way from the claim anyway, past those blasted machines? It wasn't by talking.
Better get back to it.
She knew what she had to do, and she was ready.
It's like she walks up to some random person, and he's standing there, and he starts narrating her feelings.
Yeah.
Like, no, I wasn't trying to look down upon this person, you know, or something. And it's like, no, I was.
So good. I can actually breathe down here.
That would be such a cool device to have. Something that small. I know that's not right now, not
Yeah, well,
physically possible.
Part of the thing, and like they say, compressed air.
Never been able to swim this deep before.
I know part of the thing is you have to have air that's compressed enough so that you can breathe at the depth you're at. Like, because if you just had a snorkel all the way down to you, you'd have to breathe in, and you'd have to push all the weight of the water out where your chest is being pressed in, and you couldn't. Like, there's just no way to do that. So that's one reason. I know that's one reason why they have compressed air. I can't say that's all of it, but that's definitely one reason.
Ooh, that's an audio. Hold on, I think I can play it.
It started right here, more than 30 years ago. Back when this casino was still called the Temple. One big bet turned my fate around. But now, fate's dealt this cruelest hand ever to everyone. I have to turn the lights out one final time. And the waters of my adopted home will at last run dry. Well, if a dream has to die,
Must be
at
Poseidon.
least I can say goodbye first.
Stanley Chen.
It's a dragon.
I know, that's cool. So these are like holographic fish?
yeah.
These are all holographic
I think,
things.
yeah, and then the coral and whatnot. I think what happened is at some point, or some thing with Poseidon, like there's a setting on these holograms to, you know, it was the one setting was dancing women and so on. This one was like sea life, and then he also flooded the chambers or something like that. So,
So,
because I doubt they
going
flooded
back,
the chamber normally. Hi.
Plessy.
Yeah, no.
Or whatever. I just know if I get on her back and I ground pound, I can control...
To get on the head.
Yeah, I have to get on her head. And whichever way I'm facing is where she'll go that way. But like the thing that she has, could you make something like that that draws oxygen from the water, like how fish breathe? And then, I don't... That would be cool. I'm the idea guy. You make it.
Yeah,
I just need 20%.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think you could do that. I have no idea how it would work. But, you know, because one of the things
that
would be
like
sweet.
There'd
have to be enough. Like again, I would be not sure how that would work. It'd have to be again somehow it would have to pressurize the gas as it's coming in. I mean, my guess would be you'd have to have something where it's like pulling the air or pulling the oxygen from the water and then pressurizing it. And into like a small little tank that you could breathe in, and so that's the actual like air supply you have, and it would just keep that filled up. But yeah, how that would work, I really don't know.
But like, what's up with the ceiling? Maybe we'll learn if we find more audio
Well,
logs. Yep, that's an astronaut.
Well, okay, so I know you went down and you were walking. Look up again. Earlier, you were walking on stuff that looked like that.
Oh yeah,
so I think you're just
was.
under the entire thing.
Dang. Yeah,
So this whole casino or place was just under the.
Ooh.
Is that that's a gator one? That's a
Yeah, that's a one that we don't want. Okay, let's go this way because game is still telling me to head this way.
I should take a look at that red light I saw earlier.
I did. It wouldn't let me look at it.
Maybe it's part of some kind of
Was it that
alarm system.
hologram thing?
Or unless maybe I had to come this way and then come back here, so it'll... Yeah, see, now it's like, oh yeah, investigate this. Like, I was over here. What are you talking about?
So here's the thing. You know, you had mentioned about her. You had always assumed she was talking to herself, or at least it was in her head. This is a time where I feel like it should be that way.
Automatic drainage controls offline. To execute an emergency purge, manual reset of primary and secondary pump nodes is required. The purge can then be triggered at the pump maintenance station.
If I do this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry ground. Looks like I have to reset a couple of pump nodes first. According to the map, there should be an access point for the first node south of here.
It would be kind of cool, because you know Gaia is an AI. It would be kind of cool if they had a... something... Yeah, over there. That she could... Because, you know, it doesn't really make sense that she knows, oh, the pumps are over here, I'm just going to head that way. It would make more sense if there was some sort of version of Gaia that was attached to the focus, and it could be like, oh, I've scanned this area. Looks like the pump node, you know, instead of just like, oh, the pump nodes are over here because the game told me it's over here.
Well, I think the maintenance program told her where it was.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Like I don't. That was my initial thought.
Boy.
But yes, I see your point. Is that it'd be kind of like the Oracle
Stealth
for Batman, where you can. It's like.
Yeah,
Go here
exactly.
and stuff, and then give you some information you wouldn't know, or you wouldn't necessarily know. No, I was gonna say, like, this one should be... I feel like the sound of her voice, because it's in the water, and you can't hear her very well because it's, like, they just put her voice underwater.
Well, no, she has something over her mouth, so she can talk.
But I think at this point, it should be her thinking out loud, quote-unquote,
to
herself, and so it would be... Like, I would have just put a kind of a reverb on her voice a little bit, just so it's in her head or something. I don't know.
Yeah, totally. I know what you mean.
Because it's just like, I'm like, what? You know, it's like hard enough to hear, and I'm like, that's not a good approach. You know, it's like, well, there's something that, like, yeah, but she knows what she's saying because it's in her head. I don't need, like, I can sit here and think about stuff. I don't need to say it out loud. But me as the player, I don't know what she's thinking. That's why she's verbalizing her thoughts. But in the water, I can't hear her.
Well, that's what I was thinking too. Like, it would make more sense. The reason she's talking out loud is so the AI can talk with her and ladder.
Ladder?
Yeah.
with a T.
That's how we say it. No. You know.
So there was a little video I saw, and it was like the worst alphabetic book ever, and it was called P is for pterodactyl, and it was like all the words they use don't start with the word. Like it was, or the sound they make at the beginning of the word is like different than the actual letter. Like pterodactyl starts with a P, but they were going through the book, and like I don't know if this is something the book used, but they were saying, like, you know, I guess their example was like for an F that's silent, they use the word fifth,
One
but he
note
said
down.
fifth,
Better swim back up and find
and
the
I've
access
started
point
saying
to the second
fifth
node.
because there's an F there, and I looked it up and there.
Fifth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just FITH, pretty much, is how you're. Yeah.
But I've started saying fifth because fifth, like with the second F, because like reading it, that's how you would say it. And I actually looked it up, and there's two ways to pronounce that. But I was
Really?
like,
The primer node shut down now. I think the last time I was down here was during the Lumigran incident. A malfunction led to an overflow of detergent in the pipes. Suds rose from every fountain. As we frantically tried to fix it, I looked up and saw everyone in the lobby chasing bubbles the size of basketballs. Young and old
Here's the
alike.
map. The second
Another
node should be
magical
on the other
moment
side
in
of
the
door.
impossible city.
Another recording from Stanley Chen.
Hey, Lloyd, you need to stop speaking over people.
no, I was gonna say, it's like I don't even say the second half of the word. I just call it fifth.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah,
how I
that's true.
pronounce it.
I'm sure there are other words that I mispronounce.
Well, and again, I think it's just because it's become a way to say it, and so it's accepted. It's fine. Like that's how language evolves. That's like one of the things that happens.
Right?
Like one of the other ones was like handkerchief.
Another access
There's a
point.
D. It doesn't look like he can swim very well. There's
Yeah,
a D
the-
there, but we don't say handkerchief. It's handkerchief. And it's just
You
always
could
been that way.
clearly see me. But this is stealth kelp. Yeah, that is weird. Like, there's so many words in English that are like that.
And I think it's come down to, at some point, the word was, and I don't know the history, I'm just thinking out loud, but it's like the word handkerchief was handkerchief at some point, and then as time went by and whatnot, it changed how it was pronounced, but the spelling didn't adapt with it. So it just, you say handkerchief because whatever, or something like that. Like maybe not that type of thing, but
The idea of a handkerchief, to me, is just disgusting. Like, you know, I have a box of Kleenex. I'm going to blow my nose and just put it in my pocket. Like, that's gross. Unless, you know, maybe more people didn't use it for that. It was used for, you know, oh, I spilled something. I'll use my handkerchief, whatever. But I don't know. Where are the, like, how are these being projected?
oh, I don't know.
Poseidon. Explain yourself. Another audio log?
Just shut down the secondary node. No more water for the fountains. No more shows. No one left to appreciate them anyway. I'll never forget the city's grand reopening. The fountains had been bone dry for years. No one believed they'd ever return. So, as the first bloom arced up in the dome, the music swelling, my heart soared right along with it.
Let's see if that
The
helps.
city gave me a second chance once. Now it had one, too.
The domes, the water. He was responsible for all of it.
Yep, he designed this, I guess. But why is it under like why was there
other
water
Okay.
everywhere?
I've
Was
taken
it
care of those
underwater?
ones. Now we just
No.
need
Or
to
is it
just
activate the emergency
underground
power to the
in-
main
I think it's
station.
underground, and then there was, yeah. I think it's, I think when it comes to the water, I think it's like there was pumps and fountains and whatnot, and then Poseidon just flooded the whole area, like over pressurized stuff or something. I don't know, because it is underwater, so all you need is you know, a way for the water to get in, I guess, and then you know, turn off pumps or drains or anything like that. course, it is kind of funny that there's this massive. I mean, I don't know how many gallons of water this is. Probably, definitely tens of thousands of gallons of water, and it's just. But you are literally in the middle of a desert. We have water.
Yeah.
We have all this water.
Plenty of water all around you, but you can't get to it.
Tower. Just look at the console I found earlier. That might be the maintenance station.
Get away from me.
But how to get in?
Okay, that one made a little more sense. I think there's been times in like the first game where she would pry something open, and I was like, "You stuck your spear in, and then it opened." That's not prying it open. I mean, you know, there's only so much, whatever. But I was like, that would not have done anything.
Jellies. No, they almost look like
Should be a
jellyfish.
console in here.
System shutdown's almost done. The only thing left is to power everything down at the control center. So, I guess this is it. One final walk down the strip, and then it's lights out forever. At least I won't be around to see it destroyed.
Time to
The
draw
others will be well on its way to Sirius by the time the swarm gets here. Still, my last memory of this place will be empty. A city that's already dead.
Stanley Chen was one of them.
Ooh,
The Zenith.
that's interesting.
He did so much for this place.
What if she's that slow swimming?
He doesn't
She's
show
like
up in-
kicking a lot and all this stuff. She's barely going anywhere. How are we just... There's got to be massive pumps pumping this out.
If you had, well, yeah, like no pump in existence. It's always funny in games where, the water level's just like going
Would be this
down,
fast.
and this is like the size of a football field, and it's like just like, you know, steadily draining. Like, okay, an inch. Take you know, you have to do the math or whatever, but take an inch deep football field. How many gallons of water is that?
Yeah.
And you're doing it like per second. Like, no way. No way. That's bigger than the football fields.
Now I can deal with
But
the
it's always,
machine
you know,
guarding
this
the
is
door
one of those
when we're ready
convenient
to go.
things for a game.
And once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door.
It would be cool if we could figure out how to do hollow projectors like that. And just decorate, you know, our cities and stuff like that. That'd be so cool. Oh, hello.
This machine's behind.
If you were to do that with all the holograms and whatnot, you'd put all the people that hang Christmas lights up out of a job. Just put them up, you know, put these little things up once, then turn them on or off.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. Poseidon is through there. But where did that machine go?
I feel like this fight's gonna take a while.
Aloy! It's a miracle!
You guys want to help me out?
Come on. Hey, was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
It's a whale.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get the embers with that around.
As the scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast, they knew what they had to do.
You're right. Stammer, you got this.
Are you
And he's
crazy?
like, and then, wait, what?
Saved our health.
Okay then.
Well,
Yeah, how about I lower the water, you guys take
Stay
care of this
here.
machine.
no,
And start
the
firing when I engage.
Oh, they are gonna shoot.
the wordsmith guy is like, Aloy came up with an elaborate plan, and he looks at her. Yeah. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, that would be funny. All right, Plessy. This is gonna take some time. No, no, not your stupid water gun. Okay,
It's
that
like-
knocked that
Grabs
off.
like a squirt gun. Is like,
Yeah,
like, ah, no. My,
that would be so funny.
my
What am I gonna
eyes.
do? Oh gosh, Plessy, Plessy, come on, down, girl, chill. And it's...
Yeah, no. You hear them right when it has no help. You hear them like, come on, lads. You're like, wait, y'all haven't been firing this whole time?
Let's get it. Oh, no, crap. Now I'm in water. Shoot. Oh, well, we killed it.
Aloy! You did it!
All right. Moreland?
You guys all right?
More than all right. We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here, does she not?
Right, of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well. Well, we'll start taking some of the embers upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Thanks.
All right, let's see if we can get to Poseidon. I just like this area. It's really cool. Very well done.
Poseidon should be somewhere beyond this door. Time to bring it home.
I can't do it. I can't give up on this place. I'm leaving everything on standby. The system's equipped for runs for decades, if not hundreds of years. It's a long shot. But maybe someday, against all odds, someone will find this place again. Marvel at its lights and wonders. Discover a fortune and boundless opportunity. Make it their own dream. After all, if the city can give me a second chance, if water can flow in a wasteland, anything's possible.
He was right.
Yes, he was. Another audio log? No. Okay. All right, Poseidon.
I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon.
Get in your Pokeball.
To Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
Okay. Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
Before we end, looks like there's some more stuff we can see once we exit the ruins.
Show my old Gramps always wanted.
There's another.
See, that's cool.
His dream realized. His old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
Yeah. And decided to settle down
I
with
saw
our
the Embers as a
flame-haired
child.
friend. And it was like, what?
I never
What?
dreamed.
No, no.
Right.
Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Well, come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new dream, huh? I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
This delve was a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
If Moreland and crew's gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia. But I might want to find that Oseram first. See if
I didn't mean to do that.
For now, maybe has to get Poseidon back to like falls on her face.
Find a place with
But
more
see, I
water.
think this is just cool. I love all the like the lights and man, it's really cool. All right, well, guys, thank you for watching. We will see everybody in the next episode.